stremmed. We are stremmed.
Strem de la strem.
You got to give us the stremmed too, my friend.
Strem throat.
Steam, if you want me to do a survey for you, you're gonna have to give me them fat stacks, $5 in gift cards, please.
Pretty much, yeah.
Hey, that sounds like something that they could very much do, and it wouldn't even put a dent in their bottom line.
But they wouldn't be billionaires then.
They'd be billionaires, but of like a thousandth of a billion smaller.
You don't become a billionaire by being giving.
Like, the thing is, it wouldn't even affect their profit margin because, what was it?
It would only a little bit, but they'd be giving it to you at cost because they get the shit at cost.
Well, no, because they have the option to give a fair number of games away for free. Like so it wouldn't even cost them anything other than bandwidth. Yeah, I know.
That face.
Yeah, so I worked 2 weeks this week. It's been pretty good. How's everybody in Streamland going today?
That's horrifying. Huh?
What?
The face is in. Oh, that's also terrifying. But the thing Mnemonic Man posted.
Let me go over there.
The 2-part emote. But
I like it.
But then also the Salutor decided that he was going to chuckle ominously like that.
Side note, evening Grimace, Nanomicon, nice to have you with us.
Mnemonic Man, do 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 do. Mnemonic Man, do 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 do.
Oh, I don't really like massively hurt right now, but I got that like pleasant soreness, except in my body.
Let's see how much annoyance we can cause people without actually advancing the storyline while people pour in.
At least
that's fine.
7 and
By the way, and just to introduce ourselves again, I know you all know us, but I'm Chris.
I'm Noot. You first.
And that was awkward silence.
You first.
Me first, AK Lonewolf here.
I'm Noot.
And we are streaming Thaumaturge tonight.
Have you ever heard of a pint glass? I have a 1.5 quart glass, and I'll have to send a picture of it sometime.
That's interesting. I use a 1.5 liter pitcher for my drinking needs.
Yeah, I thought it would make me
usually water though,
but it did not.
You feed it quarters.
It turns out there's a limit to bigger glass makes you drink more.
Yes, it's when you can't lift it.
Pretty much, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Bigger glass equals smaller bladder.
The trick there is you got to train your bladder to realize water isn't a reason for you to have to go to the washroom. So you have to drink a big glass of water every time you want to go to the washroom, right before.
To establish dominance, huh?
I
mean, that only works unless your bladder's the size of a walnut.
Well, it grows.
I would spare a kopeck if I could.
Well, of course, you don't have any money. Evening, Bully Snake. I'm glad to have you with us. And you as well, SRW Addict. I hope you're having a pleasant evening. I know you're here with us, so we apologize ahead of time.
We late as hell, yo.
That's my fault. I lost track of the days.
No, it was also my fault. It's your fault it's my fault we're 30 minutes late. It's your fault we're 15 minutes late on top of that.
To be fair, I was supposed to close the store at 6 today, but I had a customer who
Lonewolf,
just would not leave.
If you want to take 15 minutes of blame, just like consolatory, just be like, yeah, we're 15 minutes late because of me.
Yeah. I was late, so this
Lonewolf says it's all his fault. Get him, huh?
It's not a court of law. This is the Canadian my fault, and he's Alaskian. So he gets like
Oh,
mild
good. He's cut
honorary
off from his
Canadian
buddies on the
citizenship.
mainland. He's not going to stand a chance, huh?
Yeah,
True, yeah.
yeah. We as a Canadian, we apologize for things, but it's not our fault. Just to kind of hide the times it is our fault. That's the trick. It usually doesn't work, but that's the trick.
It is one of the tricks.
Yes. Oh, it's gonna be so fun to eat food today.
Food is good.
I have eaten. Well, I had the bright idea that I'd take the things that I usually don't eat to work and just eat them at work because that sometimes works.
Right.
So I took a head of kale to work today.
Ugh.
So I've eaten kale today. It's fiber and nutrients, but not much else is going on there. It's really good. Like, it doesn't feel awkward just eating like a drumstick of kale in front of people. They give you weird looks, but like I'm okay with that. It's more just it's not messy, which is a really big, awesome thing for working in the greenhouse because everything else is messy.
I'll just say, oh, kale, no.
Oh.
I mean,
Uh-huh.
you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I'm all about stacking them debuffs.
Fat stacks.
Fat
gonna put
stacks.
We're gonna put these buffs on me and these buffs on you.
One of these days, I'm gonna have to actually go over this sober and do it set it up when I'm not streaming.
No.
Vectron, you're not wrong. Glad to have you with us.
Vehemence belonged to Vesna, a simple peasant girl from Transcaucasia. She killed her father in retaliation for his cruelty. Bukovac follows this flaw. Recklessness, it belonged to Danis, a Cossack who was tragically in love and kept defying death. Lelek follows this flaw. My lovely Lelek. I want him back on my loading screen. He's such a cutie.
Why?
Because he's cute.
No,
oh.
Why?
Oh, he's kawaii. I thought you said why.
No, kawaii.
Yeah, I figured out what you meant. It belonged to Sophia Scallon. Without it, the girl will find respite from the scandals. That is my hope. Velas follows this flaw. Selfishness. It belonged to my younger cousin, Petya. Deprived of it, he should step up and take responsibility for himself and others. Oh, geez, I'm gonna get all of these flaws. And I bet it gets me a bad ending.
No, it gets you the best ending. You become Jesus who died for our sins because you die at the end.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Jesus was a lich.
Oh, those are just moths. I thought they were floaty.
Ugh.
Yeah, let's talk to the prostitutes. The whores.
The healers.
Will you stop sneaking up on us?
No.
Do you know Tadeusz Pielecha?
Poor guy. He was the one the fisherman got this time. You shouldn't say bad things about the dead.
But?
Pileha came to visit us, our boaty house, the day before he died. He wouldn't pay, so Auntie Yaja, the madam, had him thrown out.
Well, I mean, that's just facts.
will
That's
talk
not
to her.
speaking ill.
I've had it. Let's get out
Hashtag
of here.
facts.
I'm not going to stay here any longer, getting wet and tempting fate.
Yeah, that's probably the
Let's
smart call.
go. Yaja will get over it.
I would suggest everybody get off the streets tonight.
It'll be fine. What's worse could happen?
Alright, now that I've gone to that party and all that, let's go save that kid, huh? Been a day and a half, huh?
Yeah, sell him to Orphan Lane.
No, he's getting deputized. Huh? Right
Is
before,
that
okay,
like
which is actually probably not a good idea right before a revolution, but it's fine.
I'm sure it's fine. We can scapegoat the child as being the entire reason. The
So
Civil War
this
happened.
is where you've been hiding, Auntie
I'll
Clara.
allow it.
Cigarette butts thrown in a can in front of one of the warehouses. The cigarette butts were filled with hateful thoughts exhaled with each drag. He just has to finish up with Pia Lecha now, and now that he's on the table, toss him out on the riverbank and go back to his place, Clara. The murderess bears a trauma from her past. Pain and anger impelled her to take revenge on men for the hurt caused by her brother, who reeked of fish. They stripped her of moral inhibitions, and her disappointment with Warsaw and her life gave her a twisted excuse for killing. Well, I know it wants me to go in there, but I'm gonna look around the immediate area. Maybe go get some pierogies, some dog nuts. Yeah, get some pneumonia. I don't know what that is, but it sure sounds delicious. I didn't get the kid killed by involving him in this, did I?
Auntie Clara, what did you do to the boy?
Piotrus's older friend. I expected this to be only a matter of time.
I hope he's only
warned
using
you
him as
he
base.
would get hurt.
That feels like a good time to move to use my pride.
Move away from him. None of this is his fault.
True.
But it
He
could
was
be.
right. He connected the dots quickly and found this place.
And this is why you
Indeed.
want to kill him now?
I don't want to, but I must. Because of you. You're to blame for the boy wanting to play
Yeah,
detective.
I was afraid of that.
And now his blood will be on your hands.
I don't think that's technically how that works, lady.
Piotrek is a bright lad.
I think
and
she
he's got his
differs to
entire
beg.
life ahead of him. He trusted you.
She could just not
Yes.
kill him.
He was the only one who never looked down on me. It's all your fault. Everything would have worked out if it wasn't for this pesky kid.
Did she
Why
just
are you
really
doing
hit us with I would have gotten away with it if
Why
it wasn't for this
wouldn't I
meddling
be
kid?
doing this? Why
Yep.
wouldn't I
Yes.
slaughter those stinking
Glorious.
sons? My only regret is that I didn't start sooner.
Talking about this bitch with these doilies on her forearms.
And she also did, like, I would have gotten away with it, like, too.
Uh-oh.
Oh, man, it's great. She's a Scooby-Doo villain.
brother.
It's great.
What is it that he's done to you?
Brother?
Does anybody
Daft
else see a
prick
load
is more like
coming
it.
up?
He raised me after our parents died. Raised me with a heavy hand.
I'm wondering
hated
what's
him,
with her neck. Like,
but
is
I
it
also
just the
only
wrong
had
model on
him.
her neck?
You see it too, right? Her carotid keeps sort of twitching.
Like, it almost looks like the body model and the neck model are just
I wonder
not
if
quite
maybe
aligned.
you know how sometimes when their flaw comes out, you can see their circulatory system.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's maybe what's happening.
Like, there's just, like, two lines beside her
What
collarbone
about
going
him?
down. that
How
are
is he
weird.
similar?
He's not. He's the only one who isn't. It's not even about my brother this time.
Looks like she's
It's
falling to
about this
pieces.
cursed city.
Oh, she's got a really, really thin veil. Do you mean on her chest?
No, like, yeah, on her chest in the front there. It looks like
Yeah,
her-
I think it's just a very, very thin top.
maybe. It looks so weird.
You're not from here. Warsaw wasn't kind to you, was it?
Kind? Warsaw devoured.
Okay, never mind.
It
Yeah,
chewed
like
me
that-
out,
that looks
shut
like
me
her-
out. I came here with the hope of
her
leaving
pieces don't fit
everything
right.
behind me. I was.
This
a
is
good
distracting
girl.
me from actually following
I
this
wanted
and
to
saving
find
the
a
kid.
job
I hope
and
you know
start
that.
a new life.
I'm sorry.
I didn't have any prospects. Whoring turned out to be the only option. It wasn't until I finally got the courage to kill my first river-stinking customer that I felt that there must be some sense in all this. No, not sense. There is no sense. Pleasure.
Evening there, Confessions of a Ladder
I hate
Maker.
Warsaw myself.
Why would
Sometimes I
defending
would like to
Warsaw be
save
my
the
hill to
city,
die on right
but
now?
making
Can you
peace
imagine
with
that?
is simpler.
I don't really care
Warsaw's
about anything.
great. What the hell's wrong with you?
Wait!
Yeah.
You won't hurt him the same way you were hurt because you don't hate him.
The ladies love him.
I have seen and felt how carefree you become in his presence. As if he gave you back moments of childhood that you never had.
Some of this hurts a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, Piotrush.
Now, we'll leave together.
No, magician. Piotrush has all the time in the universe. I don't.
Stop!
Should we call that the best I could have done?
What the fuck is this place?
Like,
Who's this woman? Is she...
did I do the best I could there?
I think you did about the best
She's
you
your
could.
fisherman. She's the one behind.
Yes.
Fucking hell.
Get the kids
I
alive.
knew I would regret it. Don't tell me the kid is dead too. Well,
He's alive.
then wake him up and let's get out of here. It really stinks of fish.
Everything okay? You alright?
Alright. Yeah. I'm alright.
You're lucky the kid's in one piece. How could you be so irresponsible and act alone?
There was no time to think. I had to act fast.
I might save and then load and see
And
if
I
can do
think
better.
you followed your pride, Mr. Great Thaumaturge.
I'm sorry for dragging you into this, lad.
Nah. Forget about it. The risk comes with the
Forget
job.
about it.
But I guess you'll have to conduct your next investigation
Little
without
Dumbo
me.
ears over here.
How did you end up on this table?
I found this dive, and as I was going to get you, Auntie Clara showed up. Then, I don't remember.
I understand.
Evening, hippocampus hamster.
Would you ever
Yeah.
think she's the murderer?
People here don't use their lower eyelids to
No.
blink.
This is where my
It makes them
intuition
look
failed.
creepy.
I also didn't anticipate that she'd take
The
her
hand
life
say to the
like this.
face. Slap.
Yep.
What will happen to Cayetana now?
The perpetrator is deceased, so now I have to tie all the murders to her corpse. It'll take a while without a testimony. Seeing as you've bungled everything here, I'm tempted to hold your painter until he croaks.
Just tell me when you release him.
I'll call you.
I'm sorry I didn't notify you before.
Apologizing won't change the fact that the murderess is dead.
I wonder if I can go get him.
I'll be waiting for your call regarding Cayetana's case, Commissioner.
Sure.
Goodbye.
Take care, partner. We did good.
Let's go. I'll show you the police station.
He gonna be a cop, huh? Aww.
First time you nearly get assassinated on the job, it hits you the hardest. The second time, it's easier, boy. Boy.
Time you're doing something wrong.
But then again, that boy's from Boston, so he know what all about.
Forget about
You're not wrong.
Boston.
Alright, now, where was he hiding? Or, where was the inspector hanging out?
So I think you can bring her in alive if you attack her right away. That'd be my guess, because attacking people and killing them in combat doesn't actually kill them, it just knocks them out, apparently.
It doesn't look like there's combat for that. I wouldn't.
I thought there was
imagine it
something
would
right
be.
at the start. Yeah. Sorry.
Maybe.
No decision, only fist.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, that guy I definitely examined.
Yeah. Uh... Hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm. Hmm.
Ah.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
A
Hmm.
Ah.
Oh, geez, I was way off from the bar, huh?
Little bit.
Ah. Who put that house there?
Someone one nail at a time.
Anything new?
Where's Piotrek?
He couldn't wait until you came. He had an idea when snooping around the
Looks
district.
like I can
Did
grab him.
something happen?
I know the fisherman's identity.
Hmm.
It's Clara, one
Ah.
of Auntie Aja's prostitutes.
What? So what are we waiting for? Let's get her!
Wait a little more.
There's no time like the present.
Is this the place?
Yes, the fisherman's hideout.
I wonder if going to go get
Is
him
the
gets him
fisherman
killed.
there? I'm not sure. I'll go in first.
The kid.
You can back me up in case something goes awry.
I trust you.
Auntie Clara, what did you do to the boy?
Piotr's older friend. I expected this to be only a matter of time. I warned you he would get hurt.
Why is he lying still? What did you do to him?
For now, he's only sleeping. The little angel. Like the others. Don't be a hero, or the lad's done for.
I don't know.
Alright, that's enough talking. Give up. And don't even think about that knife.
I'll have the last word here.
Not on my watch.
Oh.
Fucking hell. Well done, Thaumaturge. Let's get out of here. The sooner the better.
What a lack of trigger
I'll take her,
discipline.
you take the lad.
I sense sarcasm.
We need to bring
there.
reinforcements. I haven't seen miracles like this before. What about the kid?
He's alive.
Then wake him up and let's get out of here. It really stinks of fish.
How are you?
Oh.
Do you need anything?
Bring about the bloodless solution
No,
to the conflict.
Nothing,
Neat.
I think.
Thank you.
Frozen Hawk.
Would you
I
ever
just
think
don't worry
she's the
about it.
murderess?
No, this is where my intuition failed.
I'm sorry for dragging you into this, lad.
Nah, forget about it. The risk comes with the job. But I guess you'll have to conduct your next investigation without me.
I still say I should have followed the,
I understand. What will happen to Kayeta?
conversation.
First, the pipe. I'll call.
I'll be waiting for your.
Sure. Keep out.
Let me try one more time.
Take care.
If you'll indulge me.
Yeah, no worries.
Anything new?
I found.
Sweet indulgence.
Well, let's go then. Is this the place?
Yes.
Is the...
I'm not sure.
I trust.
Auntie Clara, what did you?
Piotrusie,
Why is he lying still?
for now. He's all
Move away from him.
true. He was bright. He connected the dots quickly and
And this is why you want.
I don't want. And now his.
Piotrek is a bright lad, and he.
Yes. It's every.
Why are you?
Why wouldn't I? My own
Your brother.
brother.
What about him?
He's not. It's not even about.
You're not from here.
Kind? I was. No,
You know.
that's it.
Wait. You can't stand us.
Because the past stinks of fish. He only needed to swing his arm to make me nauseous. The stench of fish lingered long on my skin. Now I'm relieving the world of it.
Maybe he'll
You won't
intervene
hurt
when
him the
she's
same
about
way
to
you were hurt
kill herself.
because you don't hate him. I have seen
We shall
and
see.
felt.
I'm sorry.
Stop! You are under arrest for the murders of Tadeusz Pielecha, Jagna Bogdanka, Stanisław Pietrowicz, and likely several others as well.
Did he just stop her from
What's with the shouting?
unaliving by
I can't
threatening
hear
her?
you, you know.
I
Yep.
haven't
Yeah,
seen
don't kill
miracles
yourself
like
or I'll
this.
shoot.
Yeah.
What about the kid?
He's alive.
Then wake him up and let's get out of here. It really stinks of fish.
There, I'm gonna say that's the best ending you can get.
How are you? Do you need anything?
No, nothing.
Thank you.
Would you ever?
No.
I'm sorry.
Nah, but
How?
I found then.
What will happen to Kayeta?
All right, this I skipped.
First.
It'll be different.
We'll have to get testimony from the murderers. It'll take a while, even if I expedite things. The paperwork alone will take a fair bit of time. I'll call you.
Good enough.
I'll be waiting for your call.
Sure. Keep out of trouble.
Goodbye.
Take care,
Let's go. I'll show you.
I mean, why even let you get back in there then?
Let me rest.
Oh, we already had this
Right.
conversation.
Let's wait. So, let's kill.
Still?
Let's. So, let.
Oi, fucker, toss us a cig. Nah, she was killing him because he knew too much. Frozen Hawk hunts. The Nevsky Orthodox Church, a growth upon the city's tissue. Unfortunately, it's hard to look at it objectively as a piece of architecture. It's a tad gaudy. Didn't I knock some dudes out in a room like 2.5 days ago?
Yeah.
They're just snapping still. It's fine.
Tell us about
Got
the
a pun.
hat, Chris.
The attacker's hat. Threadbare, but clean. The hat smells of a freshly printed tabloid. It boils with curiosity about the Sofia Scallion scandal, because, after all, might Rumiatseva reveal a tidbit of information during the interrogation. Information that can only be passed on to Governor General Scallon, thus garner his favor.
In the wallet of one of the attackers, I found the ID of an Ochrana officer.
How's it going,
Might be able to
Pistol?
use these documents for my own purposes.
Yeah. How's it going, Pistol dual 6s, dual 9s? And you as well, Super Civilian. Having a good day being super?
Lonewolf, what did we find?
Svetlana's letters. The letters are covered with the whore's frost of cold calculation. It flowers blossoms in a pattern on the sheets of paper, expressing a thought as clear as a shard of ice. And over the letters to a superior, put a noose around the traitor's necks. Accept a promotion, be appreciated for once.
The Ochrana officers came for Sofia Scallon, but stayed because of Svetlana's letters. Showing the correspondence to the authorities would have meant the noose for the aristocrat, bringing the officers one step closer to their coveted promotions. So long as they kept climbing that career ladder, the cost didn't matter. Well, now they're dead.
Super Civilian, that sounds like a bunch of fun. Glad to have you with us.
What doigrałaś? If you hadn't shown up here. I need a moment. Leave me.
Ooh.
Why are the Yohrana after you?
Evidently, they got tired of sending threatening letters. Or maybe it's because my last soirée ended with a scandal about the Governor-General's daughter. I think they're looking for someone to blame.
But you had nothing to do with what happened to Sofia.
I know, but how can you be sure?
Truth be told,
Blia, Victor.
Look,
there was a wild saluter at the party. Anyway, if I hadn't caught him, then Samira...
Your father was right about you.
Don't you dare!
No, don't you dare. You're the one who caused the trouble, so you're going to arrange my safe transportation to Vienna. Is that clear?
Fair enough.
Yes.
Good. And now forgive me, but I have no intention of staying here a moment longer. Where may I await your return?
At the Nadarzyńskis.
Perfect. Can we leave immediately?
Fucking leave her, huh?
Come on, I'll hail you a carriage.
Wait, my travel chest. I never go anywhere without it. I'd feel safer if you rode with me to the Nadarzyńskis.
If I'm going to help you, I first have to visit the place where a friendship was born, and more than one hope died, where the gods of chaos lounge amid the absinthe fumes.
Что?
I need to go to the London bar.
Oh
Just
God!
come, please.
His eyes. Ugh. May he never do that again.
A few days, Mr. Digits. A few days. You see this guy?
Mr. Digits, I'll pay it back, I swear. They're running tomorrow at Mokotów racetrack. I'll win. Deal?
We had one as long as you paid your dues.
I'm begging you.
Quit your bawling. You'll get tear stains on my rug. It's Persian.
Hey, thanks for the
You
follow,
look
Unicorn
tired.
Basilisk.
Want a coffee?
Whenever I see you, you torturing somebody. Is there something you want to talk about?
Don't you psychoanalyze me. Just tell me if you want coffee.
Hell yeah, I want coffee.
Always glad for a coffee. Can I interrupt you for a second? I'm in a rush.
I'm just sorting something out with this cow face here who doesn't pay on time. Where should we start? Teeth or knees?
Please, don't let him.
What the hell is that
I
on the
only owe
ceiling?
12 rubles.
They're doing target practice, throwing at the fucking ceiling.
Can I cover his debt with his money?
Yes, I beg you. I promise you, sir, I'll repay every kopieka.
Well, you've got a sponsor. All right. Get him out of here. So, how'd you take it? Black or cream and sugar?
Black, strong, no sugar.
Tell me what brings you here.
There's a certain woman who would like to disappear from Warsaw. Conventional transportation isn't an option.
What exactly do you mean by disappear?
I'm looking for safe and discreet transportation to Vienna. On the double quick.
Sadly, the shivs can't help. That's not our line. Passport policy is a nightmare, and smuggling will get you the news. Not worth it. But I know a man, Javier something or other. Although finding him might be tricky.
What kind of name is that? Argentinian? Spanish?
Who the hell knows? Maybe he had a sailor for a dad.
You know anything more about this Javier fellow?
He's a legend. He smuggled socialists, contraband. Recently, he hid 7 kilos of TNT inside biographies on Scowan.
Why is he so hard to find?
Because he's the best at what he does.
You know where I can find him?
Thank the gods of chaos that you've got a great buddy like me. You should talk to Forman Romek. He usually recruits day laborers in the Povishla district. He knows everybody there.
But I was just
Thanks.
there.
I'll head off.
Not so fast. Have you been to Povishla since you got back from your travels?
Yes, as it happens. A rather unique neighborhood. Fishermen, porters, and craftsmen, all trying to make ends meet.
Is that all you've noticed?
More or less.
Stuff goes on there that make your blood curdle. The locals can't stand outsiders and protect their own. Don't go around grilling random people.
Thanks. I can handle it from here.
You mean
Your
that thing I
coffee.
did? My coffee.
You seem happy. What's going on?
Saturday. That's what's going on.
Oh yeah,
I'm
Saturday.
pretty sure today's not Saturday.
Live your life like every day was Saturday.
Yeah.
New style? Some might like it.
I'm sorry, I think I'll deal with it some other time.
Feel invited.
Punch him in the dick. I believe. Dust to dust.
Ashes to ashes. And in this case, rain to puddles.
Just like home.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah.
How's it going, Mercury Alpha? We need... Lord Grimace, is it we need the people or we the people need people grilled?
Eat him in the worst way.
Gee, I wonder.
Wonder what's in the Wonder Ball?
Mercury, not gonna lie, I'm jealous. I might do that in our second break.
off.
Oh shit.
So I'll get my ass out of here then.
Yeah, no shit.
I wonder if he'll say that a second time.
I'm not gonna find out.
No, you don't want to fuck
I want to do
around.
the additional mission.
Fair.
Oh.
Grimace, it's pillage and then burn. That's the task that I learned from many lessons. It's not burn then pillage. As much as Jimbo likes his fire starter, it's pillage then burn. That's the trick.
I disagree.
Right.
Step into the squared circle.
Oh yeah.
Some people just want to set the world on fire.
Excuse me, officer.
What do you mean not allowed? Sergeant Kadash, folks gotta work there. Feed their families.
We're conducting an operation.
More like farting around. My taxpayer rubles are paying for you to chow down on herring.
He said fart.
Let me through to the wharf.
And what are you here for?
Oh.
What's going on here?
What's going on? Incompetence. The pigs had a weapons transport up and vanish on them, and now they're quaking in their boots.
You watch your mouth. Nobody's getting in until we're through.
The police are looking for a stolen arms shipment. Until they find it, the riverbank is off limits. I'll come back.
I'll keep my head down.
A heavy cloud of words hang over the register. They whisper of failure, of the humiliation one will suffer when standing eye to eye with a superior, of the need to stifle those fears deep inside so that none of the subordinates find out they're all screwed.
Wah, wah, wah.
The constable hails from Pavishle. He could tell Karas that searching the riverbank is pointless. Because of Karas's stubbornness, the police will keep blocking access to the riverbank until the end of the world and a day longer, looking for something that isn't there. I wonder what would have happened if the sergeant had simply asked for help. The constable dropped on the ground when he went for a break. The words to a song are wrapped around the crowbar. It's about light and meaningless work, something that doesn't have a purpose, but still pays a day's wage, because any Povishli native knows that no one keeps stolen loot in the district, but a man does what the boss tells him to do.
Hell would freeze over is what would happen.
To all units, yesterday in the middle of the night there was an attack on the barge transporting crates of ammunition to the Port Praga area. Send all officers to the area. The gang most likely consisted of 5 people, stocky, masked men of various ages. Let's go talk to the foreman, though.
Are there 4 of them standing around?
Foreman Romek?
Depends who's asking.
I'm looking for one.
I'm looking for Javier. I need to talk to him.
Here, our mamas teach us we ain't supposed to talk to strangers.
Damn, he's a big kid.
Can we spare ourselves the verbal wrangling? I'm in sort of a hurry.
A hurry? Well then, my dear sir, let's make
Fight,
sure
fight,
you get
fight,
on your way.
Fight.
To the hospital.
Fight.
Oh yeah! Someone's gonna need to call a doctor, but not for me.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Frozen Hawk. Well, Capellans just make it free game. And just as long as you got your hunting license, you're good to go. Hey, Ruben. Nice to have you with us tonight.
Compellans are an invasive species, and so you don't need a license to shoot them.
But it's much more fun when you do.
No, they put
because then you
bounties
can
on
tell them
that.
to stop resisting. Gotta get them tidy whities on Unicorn Basilisk. After a few months, they get to be like Long Johns. How it's done. Also, well done, Vectron. Muchly appreciated. Muchly. Right to the face.
Ow, right in the kisser.
Punk.
So you ready for a couple kidney shots? Oh, you're taking it in your right arm this time. Wow, that's going to disable you if you can't touch your book anymore. One man and his half chocobo, half person up against the crowd of angry dock workers. Fight.
Oh. Oh, I see that. Yeah. Hungry. Ow.
You didn't need that eye socket anyways.
Wait, did he pick the same enemy to launch the... What the hell just happened? I'm so confused.
I think the wrong enemy got snaked.
Oh, I'm dumb. For some reason I thought that corpse was the one with the health bar and I thought it glitched the fuck out.
Yeah. Oh, it spread them out after he went unconscious. Yeah, that makes sense. That'd be funny if the corpse did have the health bar, though. This man is down, but he's not out.
Bonk.
Vectron, there are spares now. Mostly because they went too overpowered.
Yay, fight, fight, fight.
Oi.
I was hoping the artist stashed them in there. You know how artists are like.
They
Formerly
do that.
known, yeah.
Yeah. Something
Oh,
something
orgasm
something
touches.
tortured.
The police are conducting an operation in this vicinity. Nothing to see here. Well, all right, I give in. We've been here since morning and nothing. Anybody got an idea of what to do? Slim?
Honestly, Sergeant, I don't know what we're doing looking in Povishla.
We're conducting a large-scale investigation. Some men here and some at the port.
If you ask me, ain't no point. Me, I'm from Povishla. And I'm telling you, all's we gonna find here is vodka and smokes. If the transport got nabbed at the port, we gotta search at the port. Just real intense.
A concentrated operation in the most likely area? Very well. Boys, to the port!
Brilliant. Why didn't I think of that? Huh? Why didn't I think of checking where it was lost? Huh?
Always the last place you looked, you know?
Damn, that must be that's a shitty place to take a nap, huh? Javier, are you hiding under these boats? Sheets are strewn about carelessly. The sheets bear traces of passion. That's lazy.
Quick, go sniff all that dust floating around.
Snuff box with coca leaves. It's an indispensable aid that someone can't do without. One hand is instinctively guided toward the snuff box for support before any planned physical exertion. Before a fight, when one needs a vigorous boost, or in the bedroom, when the situation calls for equally vigorous stimulation. Tell us about the punching bag, Chris.
The punching bag. A battered handmade punching bag. Looks sturdy. 1, 2, 1, 2. Drops of sweat trickle down his head, irritated by the thought. Blows fall to the rhythm, precision, eagerness, and the readiness to improvise. The blows struck with gloves left a clear trace on the bag. It has left the force of a rushing river, the unpredictability of a flood, and the joy of first drops of spring rain.
Oh yeah.
Race unknown.
Lonewolf, tell us about the scattered clothes.
Clothes thrown from the shoulders like ballast lie in various nooks and crannies of the lodgings, waiting for someone to pick them up and put them on again, dirty and crumpled as they are. Whoever lives here doesn't exactly keep in spick and span.
I feel called out. Sloppily thrown aside bandages bear traces of blood. The bandages were wrapped around healthy, strong, uninjured hands and only later got soaked in blood. The blood of an opponent who got his face punched in, losing several teeth in the process. Javier has created a veritable bachelor's den for himself on the barge. This is where he lives, trains hard, celebrates victories in the company of women, or has them console him after losses. It seems that his life revolves around fighting. I should look around the neighborhood for a sports club or a ring.
Looks like Javier trains.
I told you some dingbat was snooping around.
The Flatfoots are gone, but I got a hunch I'm gonna have trouble with you.
Interesting hunch.
Again.
We taking him to Ariel?
Now,
Time
we'll
to rearrange your face, boy. I don't like where them eyes are looking. We're gonna make them look in different directions. Yeah, yeah.
Howie.
Don't worry, it was your your left shoulder. That one can take bullets. It's got a lot of training at that. At this point, the bullets are just hitting bullets already embedded in you. And these guys are significantly weaker than they were before.
Nice.
Yep.
They got a bit more hit points, but their focus is garbage. And this guy just
I'm guessing this is a non-optional fight versus the other one, which was optional.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Ow.
Don't worry, it was just a small gunshot. Das Gruben, most normal people, I'm pretty sure, can't see the salutors. So it's just, instead, people get hurt around him for some strange reason they don't understand.
Why people always gotta be hassling me?
Enough of this, Narishkit. Say who you are and what
Always
you're
be
doing
hassling.
on my turf.
My name
Fry Guy,
is
this is Persona in the Grimdark
First,
timeline.
show yourself, coward.
You're in no position to raise your voice.
It's better that way. We can talk as equals.
I'll put it another way. How come you're pestering me about Javier?
Your salutor. I don't know him.
He's a Debok. He looks around for lost souls who don't know better and go where they shouldn't.
Terrifying. I'm looking for Javier.
What for?
Let's say I need his services. urgently.
Is that all? I took you for someone else. I can introduce you to Javier. You interested?
I know Javier likes to fight. So, should we head to the boxing ring?
Something like that. I see you've sniffed out what you can. Shall we?
Who did you take me for earlier?
Nothing of interest to you. Internal neighborhood affairs.
That's all? No extra conditions or requests?
Tongue of a devil, heart of an angel. That's me.
Lead the way. You sure changed your tune quickly.
Welcome to Provisla. Fighting first, hugging later. Ariel Rafe. Stick with me and they won't touch a hair on your head. Just don't come on Saturday.
Oh, fuck.
Welcome to
Is that the Spanish
dungeon,
Inquisition? It is.
Mecca of gambling and
Nobody
violence.
expected it.
You see
Dun,
the
dun,
box above the
dun.
ring? I'll wait there. Make yourself comfortable. Put a bet on the fight. And come find me.
Bye. Oh, he locked me in.
The only way out is through. And remember.
September 2nd, Barchik versus Soup. Barchik wins. Rate 10 rubles. Signature X.
Remember, the first rule of Fight Club. You don't talk about Fight Club. The second rule of Fight Club.
Javier's
It's your first night, you fight.
Javier's fight list. Red-Eyed Vauclaw, beaten in the second round. Dennis Volgan, yielded to the third round. Soup, draw. Joaquin Hernandez, won in the third round. Gordon Hermanis. See this only spectacle of its kind in Warsaw. Gunmen and American Indians straight from the Wild West. Sitting Bull, the legendary American chief. Sweet Annie Oakley and the mighty Gordon sisters. Come and taste America.
America.
Rollers and compresses to relieve sore muscles. Long hours of massaging, stretching, rubbing ointments, and warming up sore muscles. All to restore proper mobility to the joints so the dope could step into the ring and punch people. It won't work this time. Nothing will fix this hip, huh? Oh, someone's injured. Let's make a rigged bet, huh?
Better focus if you don't want your face smashed in.
The trace on the boxing gloves is the same as the ones I found in the punching bag in the barge. Barzinsk suffers from a serious hip injury, but that's just one of his secrets. The trace on his gloves is identical to the one I found in the barge. Javier is Barshit. Whatever. Rolf's trying to make me look like a fool.
That's my job.
Yeah. Not many people inside this fighting pit, except they're all just kicking the guy when he's down.
Excuse me, are you ladies fighting here?
Yep, Bessie and Alice Gordon from Buffalo Bills. There a problem?
No, not at all. I'm wondering how you ended up here.
Getting even. We got a score to settle.
Ugh, sure do. With Barstick.
That fucker was going with me for a while. Only he didn't mention.
Oh, God.
He was dating me, too.
Oh.
We're gonna jog his memory. American style.
I like it.
With violence.
Go for the hip. Huh?
I see. Good luck in the fight.
Place your bets, ladies and gents. Don't miss the chance to earn some dough. How about a bet?
Who's fighting?
You're awful twitchy. You want a spree or angling to rat us out?
Wow.
Who let you in here?
I came with Ariel Rofe.
If you're with Ariel, it's all hunky-dory.
Is there like a kid behind him just
You're
drinking
in
out
our
of a
dungeon
glass
here,
that's
gent.
as big as his
no
head?
rules, no restraints. That's how we play around here. But you was asking who's fighting. Our pride and joy. A real canny lad from right here in Povishla. Barshchik.
And in the other corner?
Everybody who wants to take him on. All of them against one. Sort of a local tradition. So, you betting there, ain't you?
I'd like to bet on the fight.
On Barshchik or on everybody else?
I'll bet a ruble on everybody else.
Whatever you say.
You take IOUs?
Sure, why not? Get writing.
You're fretting, Ariel. His hips are fine.
Shouldn't you be at home right now? With your husband?
And you, what are you doing here?
Barstik, meet Viktor Shulsky. He has business with Javier, and he'll do anything to meet him.
Anything?
Anything. Victor is a Thaumaturge, and it might make for a fantastic main attraction. What do you think?
Sorry, what?
What? A magician in the ring? Yeah.
Full on fight.
I hope he lets me fight him anyway.
You're not kidding around, Barstuk. I know you are Javier.
Well, you almost impressed me.
Javier Sanchez Villaconejito Ramirez.
Now that we know you ain't just anybody, maybe you can show us if you're the real deal, or just some stiff from downtown. You getting in the ring?
Well, I'm the other guy, so...
All right.
Yeah, I like him. Señoras y señores, a slight change of plans. I won't be fighting.
Oh.
I know. Barshchik
Oh,
is the
fuck,
best.
I just bet against
But listen,
myself, huh?
Yep.
Marcel and his brothers-in-law versus a son of Shurmisha, a swell, a magician, Viktor Shulsky.
There's gotta be an achievement for this, huh?
Don't embarrass me.
It's a good time. Hey, if you lose your money, that just means you win more of the pot, right? That's how that works, right? Because you get your cut of the pot, and the pot is bigger.
I somehow doubt it, huh?
I'm sure that's how it works.
Ow. Ow. Well, that's gonna hurt. Oh.
really about to break.
Man, I love those quotes. I can't stand the game, but I love those quotes.
I love the game.
It's just not my style. It's tax deductible because they don't pay income taxes on it for iGuy. That's how that works, right? Creak crack. Time for nap.
Daddle skidoodle, now they have a limp noodle.
That little kid standing on the barrel is, I think, the same one that was wearing the shirt that was drinking it out of a keg
Victor. The
or a
crowd
stein
loves
bigger
you.
than his head.
I think it was
They
somebody
love
just
to
sitting
hate
down,
you.
my dude.
That's all right, too.
I don't know. I want to imagine it was like this
Give him
8-year-old
time.
kid.
Does Victor deserve the neighborhood's respect?
I believe.
Maybe the chicos from Fifth Alley will make mincemeat out of him.
More fighting.
You can do it, Victor.
He can't actually do it. Let's see what happens.
Aw, that sucks. I want to psych the crowd up. But...
Let's get on with it. Who's next?
Oh, Jesus.
Now, these guys are actually getting tougher. That's why you need to eat more liver. That way your liver grows back.
Why you wear a man girdle?
Jesus, what are the odds? I wonder how it'll do that.
Quick crack.
Oh yeah, right, I'll just cancel it, I'm done.
Yeah.
Break his neck.
Enemy defeated. You're almost untouched, other than your willpower.
Yeah.
Fry Guy, the birds, the Chocobo's hands, they're the best thing about the Chocobo-turg.
I love him.
Yeah.
I will kill anybody who insults my Lilac.
He has big, friendly eyes.
Professional Chocobo inbreeder.
Straight from America. They box like a whirlwind
Oh, hell
and
yeah, I
kiss
can't
like
wait
a
to
dream.
beat some girls.
The Gordon sisters.
It's totally a Chocobo Fry Guy. It's just a little.
Try not to get them even more damn riled up. I'm only here for professional purposes.
A professional ass kicking.
Not
So
enough
be it.
pride.
Let's fight.
Let's get it on.
Alright, fellas, we've been going for an hour and a half. What do you say we take a 7-minute break, give or take?
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna take my shower.
Exactly.
I won't need 7 minutes. See you guys in 5.
Yeah.
That means he's gonna be naked.
And I'm back. How's everybody doing?
Doing well.
That was a good shower. Spent a little bit extra time in there because it was just nice and warm.
It be like that sometimes.
Well, I'm pretty sure I washed off like a pound of dirt, so... Ah, feels so glorious to be clean again. So, hey Chocobo, we do what we can because we're the WBPL 76. So, yeah, work today was interesting. Wasn't the longest shift, like just a 12 or so, but part of it is that the forecast at the greenhouse was, I checked 2 days ago, it was supposed to be raining all day, and tomorrow was supposed to be bloody warm. So I decided, you know what, I'll schedule my staff accordingly. I asked who could work some extra shifts, who'd wanted a shift, got most of my staff to work tomorrow. And, so I had 2 people with me today. And, turns out 2 people is not enough for a greenhouse when you're experiencing, well, I want to say, 150 customers, maybe a bit more. It was a bit of a hard push today. That's Gruben. I'm actually not military. How to describe it? I'm just a little bit manic, and I kinda hate wasting time. Like, usually I'm a little bit in a rush, and like I'll time things down to the minute. Like, some of my people I know in real life, they make the joke. It's like, hey, other people they'll be there in 12 minutes, like 15 minutes, or half an hour, or 2 hours. Chris will say, I'll be there in 47 minutes, and they look at their clock. It's like, yeah, no, that's 47 minutes. I am kind of well known for being a little too precise and fast with doing things. It's pretty glorious. I mean, you're not wrong. I probably would have done well there, other than the fact that I am tiny and cannot appear to build muscle mass. That, and I don't think I'd deal well with the Red Regime's order. I thrive in chaos. It's one reason why I'm often a good fit for things like low management, or like I've done disaster recovery management a few times now, and I've got a decent record at it.
This is gonna be a disaster.
Yeah.
That's a disaster.
I mean, Das Gruben, you're not wrong. Those kind of people do exist. Yeah, that's true, Frozen Hawk. But you gotta fight. You gotta fight against entropy in the coming darkness with everything you have. Rage against the dying of the light. What's the full poem? I'm gonna read it out. I mean, I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but do not go gentle into that good night. Old age should burn and rage. Rage against the dying of the light. The wise men at their end know dark is right, because their words fork no lightning. They do not go gentle into that good night. Good men, the last wave by, crying, bright. Their frail deeds might have danced in a green bay. Rage against the dying of the light. Wild men who fought and sang the sun in flight and learned too late they grieved it on its way. Do not go gentle into that good night. Grave men near death who see with blinding sight, blind eyes could blaze like meteors and be gay. Rage, rage against the dying of the lights. And you, my father, there on this sad height, curse, bless me now with your fierce tears, I pray. Do not go gentle into that good night. Rage, rage against the dying of the light. I wonder if we're going to start seeing enemies with special attacks.
I hope so.
See what? Sorry?
Like, see enemies who have attacks other than does damage or inflicts focus damage. Like, stuff that's...
Well, whatever she did.
She just fainted, but didn't follow through with that. It's one of my more favorite poems. That with that and up there with the Invicticus. Tex did a reading of it, and it was very good. I have one of the homebrew D&D campaigns I'm in. I designed a character around that poem. It's glorious. Other people picked like a superhero concept or like Magic the Gathering characters or whatever, and I chose a poem because it's a really damn good poem. Oof. There's a fisticuff you're gonna feel for a couple days.
Doesn't matter. Look how I made it so it increases damage by 100% if they're suffering, and I always make them suffer. So that was kind of a no-brainer, wasn't it?
Yeah, that damage is more than her entire hit points.
Yep.
The 48 damage, concussion through the skull. No, I'll have to remember what sea fever is there, Frozen. I don't remember it off the top of my head.
I think she might actually be dead, though.
Yeah, you might have thrown that jawbone through the top of the cranium. Or through the top of the temporal lobe.
Thankfully, that's a risk I'm willing to take.
Yeah. Pro tip, don't punch people in the nose, because you can send bone fragments through their skull and brain.
Yep. Just don't punch people in general.
Yeah, no. People aren't designed to take punches. Not really. Then again, humans are surprisingly robust compared to most other animals.
Robust yet so fragile.
We know how to heal each other is the thing. Yeah.
Hey there, Opikir. Did I pronounce that right? Well, like, not many other mammals can survive having a broken limb.
Well, yeah. But that's because of humanity, or other people to take care of them.
Opikir? Is that better? That's true, like...
I think that's what Margaret Mead attributed humanity to. Or the greatest development in humanity.
Yeah. Well, like, part of it is that, like, not many other species can even heal broken bones all that well.
That's because they.
How much
you're not-
more?
You can't tell them.
Come on.
You just need to stop and hang out and
smile.
take care of you. Just relax. the
Bueno,
way you can with another
that's enough for
human.
him. Come
Yeah.
on. You deserve it. Did you see him? Not such a weak chico after all.
How do you feel?
I'm in the mood to do business.
Tell me, gringo, how can Javier help you today?
What was that whole fuss for?
What for? What for? Because Barstik's got a sore hip. That's what for.
Mentiras y calumnias.
Get to the point.
I need a smuggler.
I know, Malco. Say what you need me to smuggle.
Who? One lady needs to discreetly leave the Russian partition and get to Vienna.
For how much?
How
Das
much do you
Gruben.
need for this?
The costs of transportation, bribes, paperwork.
Always ask.
She can afford it. Let's just say she's quite far up in high society.
A rich
Ask
chica
her
wants
ass
to
for
go to
cash.
Vienna? Well, I don't know. I don't know.
Oh my god, those tattoos.
I'm sure somebody is looking for this Klafter. Otherwise, she'd get on a train.
If they catch us, it's la muerte para nuestros amigos.
However, fortune favors chutzpah after all.
Al diablo. The river giveth, the river taketh away. Vámonos.
Ask if they'll share the profits. Are you serious? Could you imagine?
So,
I want to rip
what's
money
that?
out of her too, if that's all right.
Now go get the lady, and we'll meet.
To be
at
fair,
Port
you were the
Praga at
fixer that
night.
got them this job.
But tell that Klafter
Oh,
girls
screw
that
off.
it ain't gonna be a tea party.
Adios.
At any rate, Das Gruben posted, as the world dies in fire, darkness subsuming the light, as fear and ignorance rise. All forces arrayed against us, valiantly though we may fight. The cacophony of the pandemonium seeks to usher in the night.
Oh my god, that would have been perfect to have started playing while you were reading.
It would have been.
I don't think you're gonna be able to sweep that up, but
Just you know, it's stone. You just sweep hard enough, and
oh yeah,
it'll be fine.
Okay. Oh, that's a little person. You're a oh, never mind.
It's just some.
I can't tell. I honestly can't tell, and I'm not willing to make a judgment.
I just want to imagine it's like an 8-year-old who's just drinking so hard.
Oh my god, everybody, oh my god, so he's paying no one, He's paying none
Nice.
of the bets,
Well, they all bet for the wrong thing. They should have known that it was an option to bet for the fight is going to be against this random dude. Just really long odds.
Should have had Magician on the list,
Yep. This SRW addict. They can also be Kender. AK, what would happen if you made cute bulls into a civilized race?
I made two what?
Made cute bulls. You know kobolds from Dwarf Fortress?
Hold it, temperament.
Yes.
Or just kobolds in general?
For
Well,
I
kobolds in
am
Dwarf
White
Fortress
Rama.
are often referenced as cute bolds
Pardon?
because dwarves
You
find them
are
cute.
Victor Shulsky, son of Shrudmiesha.
Is this a
Your
circus?
family is famous for its powerful
Oh my god, it's a fucking
temperament,
circus
sir.
guy.
Well, I mean, anything looks cute when it's from the
You
blender.
seem to be well informed. I wonder where your knowledge comes from.
It is a mystical knowledge that connects the minds of all temperamancers.
I think I need to be a
Mystical.
touch more proud.
So,
Mystical.
you are not denying that you are you?
If you're a fan, I'm not one to give autographs.
I am a master of temperamency, White Roman, and I challenge you to a duel.
Oh, yeah.
Everything is at stake. The winner will be declared King of the Temperamancers.
I'll be down to fight a lunatic. Relinquish the title.
Have at you then. Why not right now?
The memorable moment is here. To me, devoted visitors. To me, salutors.
Oh, God.
No.
Interesting.
Weird. I can't tell if this is just a dude or not. I'm pretty sure it is. Aw, there's my little fella. Oh, wrong dude. Ow! Oh, is that... Oh, okay, I was about to say, is that how we fight? But then I remembered that, yes. Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Face! Ow.
Kick him in the ding-ding.
And the dingle schnauzer.
The Wendersnaven.
I cast gun all the time in this game, so I can't discount it. Ow! The sound was so visceral in that hit, though. I felt it. Owie. Oh, well, he's just gonna die anyway.
Mr. Top Hat.
Top Hat Magoo.
Top this.
Oh, the random guy on the fucking cart back there.
Mm-hmm.
I hope that you also took a valuable and instructive
Oh yes, I got
lesson
experience
from
points.
I accept the title of King of the Tempermancers. I would suggest that neither you nor your salutors strain yourselves anymore.
He's just got fucking
Your triumph
guys.
is temporary, Victor Shulsky. I
Maybe
have
they,
not yet
some of those
said
guys
my
dream to be
last
salutors
word.
themselves one
I'll
day.
fight this dude. Again, I hope
I will
to.
find you when you are ready for the next fight.
Yeah.
That's what I'm afraid
Fight them.
The things people come up with.
I feel like I should bribe people at the harbor, but okay. Why am I going? Oh yeah, they live near the cemetery. I wonder if anybody's done some fun graffiti on my dad's tombstone or mausoleum.
They just drug their butt across his grave.
If only I could read.
He could read, he'd be really angry right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Let's wait. Right.
Jesus, he doesn't have a lot to say to him, huh? Oh well, bye Pops. Aw, those ladies that said I'm a 10 out of 10 aren't there.
Mr. Batinsky.
You're not exactly a morning lark yourself. Is Rasputin in?
Sadly, yes.
Haha, I hope I marry this girl one day.
That can be arranged.
Literally.
Shotgun time. How's it going, Hippocampus Hamster? Goodbye, Hippocampus Hamster.
They're doing a seance, huh?
Am I bothering you?
Not at all. I've just got a few people together who I can assist with their spiritual purification. Have you come to get our friend?
Who's crying like that?
A sinner, Victor. Bemoaning his poor choices and the temptations he succumbed to. I didn't invite you this time. I know you're in a hurry.
Yes, I'll get her out of here.
Watch out for yourself, too.
Thank you. I hope that you've had a hospitable stay.
You have unsettling friends, truly. The Nadazhinskis are reserved and boring, unlike that Grigory.
What do you think of him?
I don't. I'd like to leave this place now, if possible.
We'd better get a move on.
Finally, don't forget my luggage.
How many dresses and pairs of stockings do you need?
As many as I'd like. I have some very profitable secrets in that chest.
Blackmail?
Insurance. Correspondence with various people who aren't entirely aware that I didn't burn their letters.
Do I understand that this time around I'll be lugging the chest myself?
Hurry up.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Look around, this ain't a museum. Head down. That building in front of you. The entrance is around the corner.
You pick some very interesting people to work with.
What's that?
From now on, that's your problem. Entrance around the corner, right?
Well, obviously I'm gonna look around.
Mm-hmm.
Well, obvi.
Makes sense. Gotta scope out the place.
You gotta loot everything not nailed down.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was dark.
Mm-hmm.
Did you turn on a light?
Work for you, university students. Information. The Courier's editorial office. What do I feel like I've gotten sold out of?
I'm sure it'll be fine.
The worker. Actually, do you want to read that, Chris? I want to check the schedule just to make sure there isn't anybody coming up.
Sure. Plus newspaper. The Worker, a body of the Polish Socialist Party. Remarking a matter of importance. We are all certain that we are living through a revolutionary moment, and that the hour of resolute struggle against the Tsardom is near. We are so convinced of the indomitable strength of our movement that we do not doubt for a moment the victory over the enemy, and do not think about the dangers of the revolutionary struggle. Indeed, our movement is invincible. Even if we suffer defeats along the way, in the end, the growing strength of the proletariat will overwhelm the forces of our enemies. Man just wanted to start an acapella band and just can't find his other three members. There, Lord Grimace. He'll find them eventually, and then they'll just start breaking out in a song. Because, this game's a musical, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Part 3, tone shift into musical. We solve our problems with dancing and songs.
I should tell the debt collectors where that guy is. 1 pot of potatoes weighing 6 pounds, 8 kopecks. A pound of apples, 4 kopecks. A head of romaine lettuce, 3 kopecks. A pound of carrots, 5 kopecks. A pot of beets, 7 kopecks.
Them some prices. Lennon singing nothing but Twisted Sister songs.
We are not going to take it. No. We ain't going to take it.
Uh-oh, there's the fog of, which Salvatore is it that had, like, your first Salvatore?
I'm not sure.
Like the one with the cane.
Oopir?
Yeah, is this Oopir's fog times? Is this fog
Totally.
time with Oopir?
Totally.
I want more fog time with Oopir.
It wasn't bleeding yesterday.
Yep.
Hello, Mr. Train.
Chugga chugga?
Stupid chickens.
The train blows its horn near my workplace, and at home I can hear it very audibly. It is loud at work.
Mr. Train is here and everywhere.
Yes. It's a 5-minute drive for me to get to work. And yeah, when the train's there, at this point I've just started doing the text thing and saying, "Hello, Mr. Train," because you just can't do anything else.
Apartment in the annex. Room is available now. Preferred tenants who are quiet, without addictions, and respectful of the night curfew. Oh, I'm sure you're going to get a lot of them.
Yep.
Only hardworking, sober people are going to apply.
Chocobo 9X, I have my condolences. Hopefully they don't have to blow the horn all of the time at an intersection right by your house.
Gondor calls for aid.
Oh, I'm sorry, Chocobo.
Oh dear. Victor, what are the police doing here?
You know, policey thing.
Yeah. They're politicizing. It's like cancer, can't pronounce that word, never mind. Joke failed.
Metastasizing?
Yeah, it's like cancer metastasizing. It's politicizing.
Chris, forge some documents for us.
The identity card, surname, Stern, name, Ekaterina, date of birth, April 1st, 1861, place of birth, Petersburg, father's name, Moz, mother's name, Olga, profession, governess, place of residence, Warsaw, issue dawn, May 18th, 1901. Stamp! I certify the person named in this identity card, Miss Ekaterina Stern, is a citizen of the Russian Empire and stated. Signature of a Tsarist official.
Surname Zubal. Antonina. October
24th, 1863. Place of birth, Warsaw. Father's name, Ivan. Mother's name, Maria. Profession, seamstress. Place of residence, Warsaw. Issued on November 10th, 1902. Certified that this person is this person. Signed signature.
To all
Police
units, yesterday in the middle of the night, there was an attack on the barge transporting crates of ammunition in the Port Praga area. Send all available officers to the area. The gang will... Yep, we read that one.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Did you want a pumpkin carriage and some glass slippers, senora? Smuggling ain't as romantic as that.
Javier, yes? I've outgrown fairy tales. I'm here to make a deal.
I left that fucking chest by the door. I could barely lug it. Big as a whale's trapeze.
That took us.
We gonna do something or just stand here and stare?
The police at the entrance have me a little concerned. Did something happen we should worry about?
Esos pinches pendejos can't keep their hands to themselves.
Someone fucking filched a weapons transport, and now the police are shitting themselves. They're looking high and low, even under hookers' skirts.
Oh, fucking I sent them there.
Somos profesionales.
We'll keep out of sight, and it'll be gone skeet.
So what's the plan?
They're the ones that they're poking around
You'll
because
get
of the
papers.
fucking
Austrian.
Because I told them to.
Almost
I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Then it's off to the pier and onto a boat out of the city. Then a steamship upriver.
In Krakow, a transfer to a Vienna-bound train. He'll be there in a few days.
Sí, bueno. As soon as we agree on the money.
Your turn. Tell the gentleman about the compensation.
You'll get my whole fortune. The appropriate paperwork will be yours as soon as I leave Warsaw.
Toda? All of it? Meaning how much?
Enough, so you won't have to lift a finger for the rest of your life.
What about the travel chest? Do we have to bring that?
Oh, absolutely.
Inquisition.
That's exactly what I'm paying you for.
So, alright. Vamos?
If this is going to work, then we need to get going.
Ariel, you go to the puerto and call the little captain. La señora will get changed. And we'll follow after you. Victor will come too. He'll see if anyone's following us.
Что? I'll do what?
What you paid for. Vaya con Dios, my friend.
A gute Nacht, Scheifele.
This is feeling more and more like a scam. Like we're being set up for something.
Yeah, I'm watching you.
Click, 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 click.
What's going
Lord
on?
Grimace, nobody wants to become
Karash
one
and
with the
his
train.
people have blocked off the port. That hijo de
Not
puta
even
was
trained.
supposed to be in Povishla.
God damn
What's
it.
the plan, Mago?
Wait here. I'll see what we can do.
Осторожно, Victor.
Sí, con discreción. But if something happens, we shall.
I felt something. Where is it?
Bag. It probably belongs to one of the workers. The bag is gushing with rage like the funnel of a speeding locomotive, like a furnace that's about to explode. One more moment, one more spark of humiliation, grief, or bitterness, and those emotions will explode like a bomb right in the faces of the police officers. The worker's despair puts a black stain on the fabric. Instead of covering the shoulders of rich ladies, the expensive fabrics lie in the mud, which seeps deep into the delicate threads. Those who are supposed to deliver the shipment will pay for it. Workers, because when some people don't get their silk, others won't get their bread.
Dun dun dun.
The policeman destroyed fragile goods while searching the carriage. The workers will have to cover the losses, hence their rage and bitterness. I wonder what would have happened if they'd tried to fight for what was due to them.
You there! Stop him!
Okay.
Don't dawdle. Every one of these funny little packages has to get opened, and we're searching every nook and cranny of the baggage car.
Good evening, officer.
If you say so. Hang on. I recognize you. You want to appeal to my patriotic sentiments again? Was I unclear in what I thought about that? Maybe we can unclog your ears at the station. No slacking. I want to be sure we've searched through everything.
You're holding us in the rain. The furs are getting soaked, and we're gonna have to pay for it. Russian scum.
What? What did you say? Been a while since someone fucked you up with a truncheon, huh?
I'll fuck you up first.
Well, both of them know very good de-escalation tactics, I see.
Yeah.
I know a few de-escalation ones.
I'm gonna fuck you up with a trench. What did he say? A trench pipe?
Truncheon.
A truncheon. Yeah, I'm gonna fuck you up with a truncheon. De-escalation 101. I don't know why I was thinking a trench pipe. I don't even know what the hell a trench pipe would even be.
The club.
That makes sense.
Sturgeon and the Polish cause. Colleagues, we've gathered to discuss the most crucial matter. We, the Underground Angling Association of Poland, must take drastic measures to protect our national Polish sturgeon. The population of this majestic fish that can be easily found in the Vistula is now endangered. It is even more tragic knowing why the sturgeon is being fished without any consideration. It is fished for roe, for caviar that goes straight onto the Tsar's table. That's why we as angling enthusiasts must join the struggle for independence, both out of our love for fish and the sentiment for the lost motherland. It's all good, Magic Man. It's all good. Dookie House. He won't take their luggage.
But the boat can't hold that.
There's no choice.
If God wills it, a broom can shoot. Load it up.
Vámonos. There's no time.
I need another word with Victor.
Señora.
I wanted to thank you. I don't know anyone who'd risk his life for a stranger. If there's any way I can repay you, just say the word.
I don't want anything. I hope you make it safely to Vienna.
I'm grateful, but I don't like being in debt. And I also believe you have the right to know.
What are you guys lagging around for? Hurry up!
Your father moved in the circles of people who shared his views, who would like to see Poland back on the map. Do you understand what I mean? He was a patriot.
I didn't expect he could have gotten involved with such a lofty idea.
He secretly dreamed of creating a force that would give true hope to the Polish people, one that might tilt the scales in favor of the independence fighters.
Loca, quickly.
He believed he didn't need a great army, just a handful of daredevils with extraordinary abilities.
You getting in the boat or not?
I need to go. Your father was a wonderful man, Victor. And you remind me of him a great deal. Thank you for everything.
Wait! Who are these people? How can I find them?
I don't know. They hide in the shadows. Good luck. I trust that you'll find your grimoire, Viktor Szulski. Adieu.
Keep an eye on those bequeathal papers. If there's a problem with payment, we'll reach out to you.
Why are you so distrustful?
When a poor man eats a chicken, one of them is sick.
Amigos.
What the hell is going on here? It's a kaiju.
Heavier!
Victor!
That would explain what caused the last building to collapse.
Yep.
Why?
It's a friend! He's busty. I guess the rest of him can see him?
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, but he's a Salutor, isn't he?
I don't know what the fuck he is.
Well, he's busty.
Yeah, he's straight busting alright.
Look at that bust he's just swinging around. Oh. Left hand of steel, right hand of a bust of some previous emperor.
You think they're dead?
They had no chance. Clad in clay and the fury of the sons of Israel. will arise to crush their
Well,
enemies.
the
The
golem.
golem.
Get out
Yep.
of here. Golems follow blood. The farther away you are, the better.
I don't believe it. Salutus can't physically manifest.
Tell it to Javier. Look at this guy teaching Kabbalah to a Jew. That was a golem, you schmuck. And it will pursue them until their blood is lost in the abysses of Sheol. You understand?
I'm fucked.
No.
The golem is gonna look for you until he kills you, and all of those of your blood. That is, unless you can figure out why he was sent after you. You must have really gotten under somebody's skin.
I haven't done anything to anyone.
Oh, okay.
That means someone of your blood did it. Do you hear me? Ask your blood. Get lost. You're not exactly my favorite person right now.
I'm sure it'll be fine. Your
I
father
guess there's
never
nothing for
had a
me
reason to
here.
be murdered by anybody, right?
It's fine.
You
How do you guys feel about going for another hour?
I'm gonna need some food.
I was about to suggest we take 5 if you want to grab something to nibble on.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, let's take 5 then. You both good with another hour after that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright,
Burb.
we'll be back.
Time for some glorious onions, or I mean bacon stroganoff.
Bacon.
Yep. Grimace. Yep. Yeah, I'm feeling that too. I mean, do you mean real world lore, Frozen, or more fake lore? Because I think this game is running on kind of fake lore. Well, the real world golem was a kind of a possessed statue, I think.
It was made of clay in the old Hebrew texts.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Admiral Y11, thanks for the raid. We're actually just in the middle of a small intermission. The foot golem isn't real. It can't hurt you.
Nobody move. It's a raid.
Mm-hmm.
Run, it's the fuzz!
Wee-oo.
Cheese it. Alright, let's snoop around after causing problems. Was it the devils? The socialists?
The socialists.
I have to get out of the port. Something's happened on the pier.
You think we didn't hear you? Now shut your trap, or you'll get the police on our asses.
Yeah, we paid them not to see us, but not enough to ignore these kinds of shenanigans.
And what else are you gonna tell them, moron? Your home address? Shut it and pack up.
The smugglers paid police officers not to patrol the pier too closely, but they won't ignore them forever. Whatever's in those packages, there's little chance it's legal.
It's meth.
Must be.
Mm-hmm. Meth would be legal in this time and age, right?
True.
Yeah.
It's probably illegal French cheeses. So.
How dare you? Don't talk about that.
With hands trembling with fear, they were throwing packages on the boat. What was the strange noise from the pier? One package almost flew into the water. Someone's about to detect them. One more slip up and the whole elaborate plan would go to hell. Make your plans less elaborate then, Standing under the street lamp, the police officers are shuffling their feet. True, they took bribes to turn the blind eye to the smugglers, but no one said there would be such a noise. If this continues, they'll actually have to do something about it. The police officers are about to become interested in what's going on right under their noses. I encourage them to be more fastidious in carrying out their duties. Why? I'm not gonna... No. That's a horrible idea. Oh, I can...
Was that a sound of a fuck-up? Shouldn't we check it out? Like hell we should. They don't pay me enough for that. You! Stop! Papers, please.
Oh, I actually have those.
I thought I wouldn't have to resort to this, but since you insist.
Of course, sir. We are sorry. Go right ahead.
Wonder how many times I could have actually done that.
37.
Fight! 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 Oh, they don't even want to talk.
How dare they?
Informer? You bastard.
Oh, Opier, thank you for making that one person have a slightly worse day. I don't think you're going to be able to have a perfect fight in this one.
Oh, that's fine.
And down. Right to the collarbone. Thankfully, a bolt-action rifle only does minor contusion bruising.
Everyone's enjoying the show.
Mm-hmm. Watching these people get beat down.
Oh, God!
Right to the forehead.
I must be packing actual bullets then, huh?
Yeah.
Instead of just confetti.
Everyone else just has salt. Or sand. You've got lead. You got big iron in the hip.
Big iron, big iron.
Excuse me. I ate my day's meal since break started, so
Nice.
I'm good to go for another 24 hours.
Oh yeah. Healthy. Helm.
Health.
Helm.
That McHale. McHale. I ate McHale today.
That guy isn't very nice,
You phased through the door. Excellent. Also, the door now all of a sudden opens the other way, too.
Don't even think of reaching for your magic book. Vanya's pistol has a very sensitive trigger.
Ivan
The second he
Konechkin.
moves, I'll blow his
I
brains
remember
out,
him.
Chief.
Mm-hmm.
Chief, let's do our best not to have Vanya shoot you in the head. All right? All you have to do is tell us where Svetlana Petrovna is.
She dead.
Admit that Svetlana is dead.
I'm running to a phone. There's been an accident. I think the pier collapsed.
Was Svetlana Rumyantseva there?
There must be some mistake, Chief.
The mistake was beating up my brother.
You did seriously rough up my men at Rumyantseva's apartment. You can hand over the ID too. You won't need it anymore. Svetlana. We've got to find her, Victor.
I'm running to a phone.
I could say
There's
the
been an
exact same
accident.
thing again.
I think the pier collapsed.
Was Svetlana Rumyantseva there?
I'll shoot him, Chief.
We haven't got time, Victor. We need to find out where she is. We know you helped Rumyantseva escape. And I know she was sleeping with your father. I told you, he had no secrets from me. I was helping him. I'm running out of patience. Where
Did he just
is
admit
she?
to being a pimp?
I don't know.
I didn't like my father. No one did. But his collaborating with the Okhrana seems improbable to me.
A wealthy Pole in the Russian partition who avoided not one, but two serious scandals, a divorce and your incident with Niedzits. Would he have managed on his own? The question is, what did Svetlana know?
And what do the secret police want from her?
That woman was a Gordian knot. I know that she spent years compiling all sorts of compromising material against the Tsar's government. She was a traitor. We were observing her, but she managed to get everything out of her apartment. I need to know if her knowledge could threaten the security of the nation.
If you want something from me, you just need to ask.
I have a better idea. You tell me what you know, and I know where your papa's little black book is. Quid pro quo?
One more.
I want to know who stole my father's grimoire.
This time, you go first.
As far as I know, all Svetlana's secrets went with her to the bottom of the Vistula.
Should we take him to the Citadel, Chief?
No, Vanya. We'll finish this here.
Damn.
Why did you help Svetlana?
The emotions linking her to my father seemed sincere to me. I trusted her.
What if you were wrong? Maybe your father got together with her because I told him to. Would you believe me if I told you that your father didn't trust her?
No, I wouldn't. You first. Why did you kill him?
I never liked him. And he shouldn't know so much.
Quid pro quo, Chief. Where's my father's grimoire?
Look for it in Stanislav's circle of old friends. People who could take advantage of a missing grimoire.
Thaumaturges. Do you know who they are? Where I can find them?
No. But, once you do, don't neglect to inform me.
Oh yeah, totally. I'm gonna come to you first.
And watch out. They're very dangerous people.
I need to get out of here.
That's fair. Police roadblock. I like how everything's blocked off.
It's fine. I'm sure that's nothing to worry about. Hey there, TK. How's it going?
All good.
Ah, you're finally here. We've
Oh,
been
thank God,
waiting
she's
for
happy
you.
to see me.
I'm afraid I was boring your charming sister with my chatter.
Oh God,
Nonsense.
he's here.
I'll leave you two alone.
Please, none of your special healing on my
You
sister.
look tired. Is everything all right? Do you need my help?
Long Dong Rasputin.
How do you know my address?
People in Warsaw know who the Shulskis are. You're quiet this evening. Did something happen?
I didn't expect a home visit.
I wanted to find out if Svetlana managed to leave safely.
I'm afraid Svetlana is dead.
I was afraid of this. How did it happen?
Mumble, you don't want to talk about it.
I saw a golem.
A golem? From Jewish legends? Is it a salutor?
Yes, and it turned out to be a very real salutor. A material one. I didn't think that was even possible.
And what does it have to do with Svetlana? Did the golem kill her?
You could say that. The golem sank her boat by collapsing the roof over the pier. Svetlana intended to live off of selling other people's secrets.
Secrets can be deadly. Do you want to know what she shared with me?
You're not proposing blackmailing anyone with anything, are you?
Nonsense. Of course not. As I told you, I want the world to see my truth. I want to stop the annihilation of countless human beings. But on my own, I am like Cassandra. Yet, with Svetlana's knowledge and you by my side, no one will have any choice but to believe me.
I'm intrigued.
The question is, can you bear the burden that she also carried?
Can you say which secret of Svetlana's you mean? She had a whole chest full of them.
That wasn't in the chest. And now it's only in my memory.
Will you tell me what this is about?
Not here, no. Get some rest first.
Well,
at our next meeting, at the Narizhinskis. It's safe there, for now.
It's secret, that's why they can't tell you.
They have gigantic bugs hidden in my house that are like the size of a fucking liquor cabinet, and they're listening to us.
Thank you for stopping by.
They got like a giant
See you again
horn
soon,
pressed
my
up
friend.
against their window
One
that's
more
like 8
question.
feet long, and a guy's
Might
got his
this
ear against it.
cause you
No,
trouble?
it's a couple coffee cans with
I'm
a
sure
string
I'll find
held
out
taut
soon.
between them. That's how they're listening in.
They're literally hiding in the dumbwaiter.
I think we need to have a word.
Okay.
How do you know people like this, Rasputin?
Refuse to get into the subject. That's gonna go over
How
well.
long was he here?
He arrived shortly before you did. Unexpectedly, he scared Grażyna. I received him in the salon so that he wouldn't go wandering through the house.
What were you talking about before I interrupted you?
What difference does it make? About... Strange. I don't remember even.
He hypnotized
Sometimes he has that effect on people.
What kind of person is he?
It's none of your business.
He's that miracle worker I was writing to you about. The one who helped me return to my senses.
Not completely, I think. Given that you brought him with you.
He just came to see me. I owe him a lot.
It looks like he knows you better than I do.
First, scold her for eavesdropping. I guess.
Grigori is a good friend of mine. I owe him my life. He can visit me whenever he likes.
With friends like that, looking for enemies sounds like a pointless bother. First Niedzic, now a gloomy hermit. And ladies of the night have started hanging around outside the windows.
What?
Are they also friends of yours?
Oh, no, they're friends of his.
Who are those women?
Whores, Victor. Prostitutes. Women of easy virtue, daughters of Corinth. Courtesans, moths, hookers, floozies.
In English,
I've been
please.
seeing two girls around here recently. They stand out on the street and
Parlez-vous
slip
français?
into our
Can you dumb it
windows.
down for me?
Maybe Abaurissa is playing a prank. This can wait. Ligia, I'm
Parlez-vous,
really dead
escritor,
on my feet, but
sortir.
there's one more thing we need to have a word about.
I wonder what I don't
Donde
know
es el
yet.
baño?
The golem is a danger.
How long have you known your chief?
What does that matter?
So you knew he worked for the Ochrana?
Yes. You'd have found in the end anyway, but he asked me not to tell you right away.
Where's the trust?
I understand that each of us has various relationships we're tangled up in. But I think we should start
That is
talking
some
about
barely
them
restrained
more
rage
often.
if I ever heard it.
Agreed. I'll only add that a contact like him is very useful in business.
I'm guessing he knows how to arrange contacts for you. I'm sure he often invites you to all sorts of soirees and receptions, right?
I don't always accept. It seems like we've each got our own miracle worker. I know who he is, and I treat him very cautiously. Plus, we've already established that you don't report to me about your acquaintances. Besides, it was Papa who introduced him to me all those years ago. What's the real reason we're talking about Konieczkin?
Evader question.
Did Konieczkin know our father long?
Ever since you left to live with Mother in Paris. Someone clearly had to clean up after you and Abaurisse. Maybe there's no point in dwelling on the past.
I saw him once more, at Port Praga.
What were you doing there?
I helped Svetlana. She wanted to flee the country.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Do you know what forces you're playing with? You know full well who she is.
Who she was.
Sorry, what?
Svetlana is dead. She was just setting off on a lovely voyage when a golem appeared and... Svetlana is dead.
We're finished. They'll put us both in prison. What will become of us?
Maliciously suggests she ask Konieczkin. Holy shit,
What about Uncle Sasha? I handled something for him recently, so I'm sure he'd be eager to help.
It's too risky to arrange this through family. And morally dubious. I'm afraid this is outside his purview.
Don't worry, nothing will happen to us.
Yeah, let's start
I'll
more
make
shit
sure of it.
before we finish the shit we
How
already
will
have on
you
our
do
plate,
Maybe your devoted secret police chief will reveal something. Perhaps you should ask him. Yes, I know he's from the Ukraina. He's bragged to me about it himself.
Well, maybe your magic monk is up to something. No, I've had enough. Don't say another word. I desperately need to be alone right now.
Uh-oh.
Where are my cigarettes?
I botched that conversation a bit. I guess you're gonna botch 1 out of every 5.
Just push through. Just keep moving through. It'll be fine in the end. You know, this isn't actually a very good quest right now.
Go to
Because we're all
sleep?
kind of tired, yeah. Are we going to end the stream on that point? Because that would be kind of fitting. You can't tell me I'm wrong.
You're not wrong, but I want to push a little bit longer.
It would be hilarious, though.
When the game is literally telling you, okay, your current quest. Just go to fucking sleep, man.
By all means, say when you're too tired to continue, but...
No, I'm fine.
I don't take shit from, goddamn Vigi games, They don't tell me what to do.
So what you're saying is you never got that achievement in Stanley Parable?
What, to not play it for,
like 5 or 10 years, yeah.
Wow.
I did.
Oh, man. I gotta buy that game.
No, I can't... Chris, read Ligia's diary.
Victor's diary. On one hand, I feel like crying with happiness. On the other, my brother has changed a lot, and I find it hard to see him in the boy he used to be. I can remember our 12th birthday, the last one that we spent together. Papa, Mother, Victor, and I. They took us to carousel and then to Mr. Jagoda's patisserie. Victor and I kicked each other under the table and stole the best bits from one another. I can still remember his laugh. Oh, how he laughed. With every fiber of his being, and so much that his cheeks quivered. Our parents shoved Jared the plum donut. They all looked almost happy. Almost. I thought back then it would maybe be alright, that we would be a real family. One without yelling secrets with the awful pressure of expectations. Sadly, I was wrong. First Mother left, then Victor, and now Father. Everybody is leaving. Alas, I wonder how long it is till my brother leaves me again.
Aww.
It's funny how different saying it in just like a different tone of voice makes it sound completely different.
As the aforementioned Nexus author notes, as well as men, there are women and children working in factories too, which most likely results from the sad truth that men, women, and children all need to eat. The quote is intentionally perverse, yet it uncompromisingly highlights the fact that children's work is an atrocity that, it's fine.
It looks familiar, and yet different.
I hate when that happens,
Well, well.
Level up!
Is this a dream?
Oh, I want to go for a jaunt down this dream street.
A jaunty stroll.
Through the metaphysical aether.
Once your gardening season's done, we're gonna have to do House of Many Doors, eh?
I know. I'm missing House of Many Doors. Gardening season won't be lasting like this past late June, I hope.
Yeah. I'm figuring most of it is selling plants for people to plant themselves, so...
Yeah, around June is when it starts switching over into mostly just perennial season, and for that we don't need to stay super late anymore.
Okay.
We usually have also the high school students can start working the hours, which is nice.
Fool.
Fool.
A proud answer.
I'll save it.
Father.
Blind fool.
Well, what don't I see? Maybe you could give me an answer this time.
What don't you know?
Oh, yeah.
Why is the golem pursuing our blood? You've not just put me in danger, but Liga as well. Who did you hurt so much that the golem was aiming to? Hold on. It succeeded, didn't it? That's what killed you. That's what made the building fall on you. Why did you let a rat like Konieczkin into our home? Now he's dogging Liga and me. Were you working for him? Did you start informing on your customers for him?
A fool's theory.
Who inflicted this punishment on you? What for? And how the hell do I lift it?
Everything I've done
was with your children in mind. I've heard it all before. For our good, I know. Thanks a lot. I didn't ask you for anything. Certainly not for someone like Konieczkin to cover for me. I didn't make you get into bed with him. Are you finally going to say something?
You've wasted your time. I left you all the answers. You just have to find them.
He crying blood.
Where am I supposed to look for them? In the Black Grimoire, which I nearly got from you? In that case, where is it? Who was it? Your friends? Your coterie that you hid even from your lover? Who are they? What were you planning?
You possess everything I had. I have left you everything you need.
Come back here! I'm not finished with you yet!
That is definitely an ugh.
I can just go back to sleep.
Yeah. Can you visit him in your dreams again? 'Cause that would be funny. No. You don't get to sleep the rest of the day. I'm here to talk to you again.
No, I have too much to do.
Wow.
You can't just say, you know what, I'm done with today.
Where is it, you asshole? Oh yeah, that one.
Theodosia Majewska's bathhouse. Wiktoriusz speaking.
Trotsky, this is Pielewin.
Nice.
I was waiting for your call, Commissioner. Go on.
They released Kajetan in the morning. I thought you'd want to know. I cleared him of all the charges, but he doesn't really care.
How did the fisherman's, Clara's case end?
They'll hang her. No one will miss her.
I understand.
Wow. That was a cold phone call. Maybe I saved before this conversation. Don't make it worse. Ligia.
Look who's up. Sleeping Beauty. Have some coffee. In the morning, Grażynka brews it strong. All the revelations yesterday overwhelmed me a little. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for my outburst.
I see a familiar look on your face. It's the one Father often gave me when he expected me to behave a particular way.
Did it work?
Forgive me for yesterday. Warsaw was getting to me.
Yes, I know the feeling. And I don't want to quarrel with you either. We'd be better off focusing on the obstacles ahead of us. I thought that, given our situation, your suggestion to talk to Konieczkin wasn't so bad after all.
I suspect he'll offer us a deal with the devil.
For now, I'm just thinking out loud. What's next?
I had a dream about Father.
Me too. Right after he died. He was soothing me with my favorite.
Oh yeah, that's what I got too.
First he insulted me, and then blood poured down his face.
Very funny. Do you see him often in your dreams?
This was only the second time. I hope there will be more. It's been a long time since I was quarantined in the hospital. They're not ordinary dreams. They're very realistic visions. I talk to him, I ask questions, but I can't understand his answers.
Why don't we focus on real life?
No.
Has anything been reported about Port Praga?
I've been keeping an eye out, but nothing yet. But Svetlana's disappearance won't go unnoticed for long. Hyenas like fresh corpses.
I know that you're still sorting through things there, but I really have to visit our store in Mirów.
I'm basically done, and I was planning to go there now after breakfast. Will you join me?
No.
I should look through all of Father's things in the store. Everything he left behind.
All right. Let's go.
Oh, I thought we were gonna eat breakfast together. Don't forget to get the famous local challah.
Michael.
Not much has changed here.
Just the sign. Or maybe the owner.
That's right. Now it's your kingdom.
I don't think queens dig through columns of numbers, exotic names, addresses, and consignment notes. Or scald customers who don't know the difference between powdered skull and powdered mummy. Have you developed an interest in the family business?
Well, isn't it obvious? One goes well with tea.
Let's ask the difference.
Actually, what is the difference between mummy powder and skull powder?
Skull powder is powder from a skull. You use it to make an extract for apoplexy and bleeding. Thomas Willis, a pioneer of brain research, had a habit of adding it to his hot chocolate.
See, it goes well with tea.
Powdered mummy is an oil. Egyptian mummies are covered in a dark substance that's a mixture of embalming fluids and organic fluids from the body of the deceased. This hardened human resin has to be scraped off the mummy and made into an oil. It helps with wounds, rashes, sore throats, and disease.
You gotta gargle it?
It sounds like that substance is bitumen. And there are easy ways of getting it than scraping mummies.
That might be. But our customers prefer scraped mummies. Unless you're considering diversifying our selection.
It's mummified phytoplankton from 3 billion
This
years ago.
conversation has convinced me even more that Father left the business in the right hands.
Yeah, no shit.
Come into my chamber. I have to take
Phytoplankton
care
likes
of the
bark.
inventory. Try not to make more of a mess than there already is.
Most signatures are Mordecai's. A few are Father's, and the most recent ones are Lydia's. Her handwriting hasn't improved any. Mordecai's signatures are filled with emotions. The older ones sing of a happy life and satisfaction from a job well done. But a year ago, the song changed. It became filled with sorrow, hatred, and bitterness brought on by a friend's betrayal. Trace Mordecai Halat, huh? In a frigid tone, Mordecai resigns from work and asks Father not to contact him and to steer clear of Miro, where he intends to stay. Cold words hide a burning hatred and strong belief that his former friend Stanislaw Shelsky is to blame for Abraham Horowitz's disappearance. He's a man from whom one should look away.
What is this?
The photograph, Victor. A marvelous invention. Father was very fond of them.
I meant what Father has on his face.
Wow.
That smile. I'm sure someone he disliked had just died.
Did you want something, or are you here to joke around?
The guy next to Father. That's Hayat, right?
Yes, he's just younger, Victor. That's how photographs work, you know.
Wow,
They
I am
stop
gonna hit
time
this
and
bitch.
place.
But
I can
with
also
love.
see here that
But
they
I'm
were
gonna hit
friends.
this bitch.
But a year ago, that ended and they stopped working together.
Yes, you mentioned it recently.
It's a shame Papa never said why.
Could Hayat have wanted our father to die? Could he have sent the golem after him?
Whoa,
I
profiling.
think you'll have to ask him. I heard that he bought out one of the 2 rundown laundries here in Mirov, not too far away. You're welcome.
Thank you. When was this picture taken?
Who knows, a quarter century ago? We must not have even been 5. You two look more and more alike.
Don't scare me. I'm taking another look around.
Oh no. And I didn't get everything.
Is that?
Yes. I'll take a quick look around.
Be careful. On my way.
The clock has come to a standstill. Whoever winds it missed their moment. He winds up his favorite clock for the last time. The routine comes to an end, but isn't accompanied by the peace of impending retirement, but rather of the anger of someone leaving even though they don't want to. It was inevitable. Continuing to work with Shulsky is impossible. Shameful. It's time to leave. Today.
What do you need?
The store looks better than I remembered. More human.
I've sorted through the remaining junk and I'm keeping the monkey brains, prepared corpses, and potency ointments just in the catalog now, so mothers can come here with their kids.
Do you want to be better than Father?
People look at a businesswoman strangely. So I intend to prove to them that I'm better than businessmen. I'm doing my best.
Has anything strange happened lately? Anything that might have something to do with the golem?
A cup fell from the table, and someone stumbled while crossing the doorstep, but I assume those aren't things that can be attributed to a golem.
Most likely common clumsiness. That's good news.
And some plaster fell from the ceiling, but that's probably because something was passing by. Nothing serious. Anything else?
I have to poke around here a little more yet. I'm not completely...
If you need anything, just ask.
Alright, this is probably a good time to call it.
Fair enough.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Yeah. This is Chris signing off, and that is
Noot.
With AK Lonewolf, y'all have a wonderful Saturday.
Yeah.
I know I am.
Well, I'm here with all of you, so of course it is.
Oh, it actually is midnight on the dot. That works out nice.
Nice.
Alright, y'all take it easy.
Cheers, all.